Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's my favorite time of the week because I love doing this. I know I'm supposed to be doing this. I have a passion for doing this and I love being with you. Hello, sister. Sister Connie. Thank you for being here. I have such an important urgency about this message today that, hey, Cindy, I have such an important urgency about this message today that all week long I've been kind of like, let's do it. Let me start the timer and I'm going to try to squeeze all this in, but this is a real big issue for you. This applies to people who are 5 or 50, before and beyond, okay? Today we're talking about, I guess you love me if you can put up with these drawings. Hi, Francis. Alignment and the importance of making decisions in alignment. You know, when I was growing up, I hated when someone say, well, what's your passion? I didn't have passion for anything. And I hated that question because I always felt lost. And instead of what's your passion, the question could be, what is it that you like to do? I know, it's always backwards, Cindy. I'm a dork with technology. Sorry, I'm learning to read backwards. What is it that you like to do? And this is something that we should be starting with our kids, that we should be starting with ourselves now. Decisions need to be made in alignment with what your goal is. Say your goal is do you want to live your retirement years? Do you want to be working or do you want to be retired? Do you want to travel? Do you just want to have a comfortable home? Whatever your goal is for retirement, all of the decisions that you need to make need to be in alignment on the way there. I meet a lot of young people during the course of the week that are so clueless. They don't know what they want to do. They're just, and these are such prime years, really, for all of us. Here's an example. Say we're at, letter A, and you meet someone who says, oh, I just found this boyfriend. He's awesome. And he says I could live with him and it's really cheap. I think I'll go hang out there for a while. Where are you going to go to? Let me just pick up Iowa. Just random place. So, goes to Iowa. A few years pass, it doesn't work. Oh, I got some friends in Chicago. I think I might go back to school, whatever. Now they're over here. See how this is not as productive as this. When you stick to a plan, have an idea of what you want to do. So many of our youth and so many of us as adults still go through life not knowing what we want to do. Well, I just got by this week, so that's a good thing I made it to Friday. Instead of check, I did another thing, working towards what it is that I want to do. So I want to encourage you this card says enthusiasm. Whatever I am passionate about is a direction that I follow. Pick something that you like. If you like teaching, if you like helping people, if you like law enforcement, if you like working in libraries or working on the computer, pick something broad and stick with it your whole life. We are all going to go through this life one way or the other. So I would encourage you to be smart about it. Be smart about it so that at the end, we've got a nice big pot to retire on instead of, well, we accomplished a few things here, a few things here, a few things here, a few things here. And then what do you have at the end? One thing that really breaks my heart is to be in the grocery store and to see somebody in their 70s pushing shopping carts or bagging my groceries. That's really sad. I'm sure that's not the way they meant life to be, and I'm sure that that was not the plan, and probably they didn't have a plan. See, we really need to be proactive in this life, not reactive. Proactive to what it is that you want, whatever it is you're going to choose to be alignment with, and stick to it. If something happens that makes you get off track, get back on track. Get back on track. Have a plan and work it. Stick to it. Stick to what that plan is. Be strong. I pull myself up and does what needs to be done. You know, sometimes it's like, do I do this job or do I do that? Do I do this? Do I do that? Is it in alignment with your master goal? Because that's the answer. Stick in alignment so that you don't spend years of your life like this. I'm sure you've seen a lot of people this way. You've created this situation. You have the power to change it. We all have the power to change whatever it is we do. We can change it. Okay? Please guide me to manifest and heal according to your will, God, and help me create peace and blessings for everyone involved, including you. I want to encourage you with hope. I trust that God has a wonderful solution and brilliant plans in store for me. The plans are there, and they will be in alignment with this, because we are supposed to help and bless other people too. But let's be smart about it. Let's be proactive about the decisions that you make in life, okay? And to think positive about what you do. Positive thoughts create positive results. We know this. We know this. But just because you're not negative doesn't mean you're being positive either. Positive means proactive. Proactively coming up with your plan. Start down here, what you want at the end, what you want when you retire, and work your way up. If you know you want to be in law enforcement or you like law enforcement, take the steps to do that. Do what you need to do. Pick something. Hey, Primo, Danny, if you want to, whatever it is that you want to do in your life, stay in alignment. Don't just be reactive to, oh, well, I'll just do this, I'll just do that, I'll just do whatever. This is so important for you right now, for people who are getting ready to head towards retirement, for people of all ages in their 20s, and especially, please share this with your children, your grandchildren. Let's live this life smart. You're going to be working anyways. Do it the smart way so that it all adds up to something. Something with a pension, something with a good retirement, something that you've got something at the end instead of, hey, Lorenzo, instead of just all over the place. So many people are like this, all over the place. And they've lived their life and don't have anything at the end of retirement. And it is all a combination of you building a snowball effect for yourself. Build that snowball. Build it up by planning, and help your child, your children, your grandchildren. Pick something that's broad enough so that there's some wiggle room, and help them stay on track. You know when your car is out of alignment and you let go of the steering wheel and it's headed towards the wrong direction? You can see when somebody's headed the wrong direction. You can see when you're headed the wrong direction. Get in alignment. Get in alignment so you can get back to what it is. I've seen people who have lived past their money has run out and they're working again. And I see people who are having an amazing retirement, traveling all over the world, just a dream retirement. You know, traveling all over the world. Right now they are on safari. They've been on safari for like a month. And then, 3 months in Italy and Vietnam and all over the world. That didn't just happen. That didn't just happen. That happened because they stayed in alignment with what their plan was, what it was they wanted to do. So please, for yourself, it's not too late. For your kids, your grandkids. We weren't taught this in school. Some of us are never taught this. And believe me, every week, everything I share with you, I'm supposed to be hearing it myself. These are all, I'm not ahead of the game. I'm not ahead of you. I'm supposed to be hearing these things myself. Help your loved ones make decision in alignment with what it is they like to do so that when all is said and done, they have had a fulfilled life where momentum builds and they've got a little pot of retirement money or whatever when it's time for them to retire. So they can retire, they can enjoy life. They do have a sense of I'm moving in a direction, I have a plan, this is what I'm going to do. Help them do that. Help you do that for yourself. Be the example for them. It's never too late. It is never too late. So I want to encourage you to do life smarter. Do life smarter by picking something that you're going to be in alignment with. Please teach this to others. As like I said, we weren't taught this when we were kids. But now is the time to help you live your best life. I've given you the tools today on how to do it. If you have any questions at all, how to proceed, where to go in the community to get help, where to get ideas, I am here for you. Just contact me and I will help you any way I can with helping you, your loved ones, whatever, find the focus, the passion, the interest, the direction, and move forward and stay on track. No more of this. No more of swaying in the wind like a flag when the wind is blowing. You go in circles. I don't know about you, but I know how to live life in circles. Been there, done that. It sucks. Would have much rather have been about right here, right now. Would have much rather been right here. Anyways, I am sending you so much peace and so much love and so much support. I pray for you guys during the week. Please pray for me. And if there's anything I can do, I am here for you. Have a great week, and I will see you next Sunday at 10 o'clock. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Bye, guys.